Finally, it's the big day. I know there was a time where I didn't think you were the right person for my son and opposed the marriage. I also know I said some hurtful things to you that must have really upset you. But I understand that marrying you is my son's choice. No matter what I think, it's his life and it's his decision to make. So I've decided to congratulate you two regardless of my own feelings on the matter. I want us to have a good relationship now, moving forward, so I hope we can both forget the unsavory moments we had together and bury the hatchet. I hope that you can put aside any issues you have with me and live a nice life taking care of my son. My son is my world, and I thought he was the best person in the world. Because of that, I gave you a hard time. He's just the most important thing in my life. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive a silly old woman like me.
Don't be ridiculous. There's nothing for me to forgive you for. I know I'm not as educated or attractive of a person as your son. I understand where you were coming from. Of course, from other people's perspectives, for a person like me to want someone so much better than themselves and insist on marrying them, it definitely seems like I'm being selfish. However, I really do love your son, and I'm serious about being a good daughter-in-law for you and your husband. If you can trust me enough to let me be part of the family, then I'll be more than happy to.
Of course. A woman's heart being more beautiful is far more important than her looks. Even though your looks aren't the best, since you're such a kind woman, I'm letting you marry my son, okay?
Ah, is that so? Anyway, I'm really thankful you decided to talk with me before the ceremony. It means a lot to me. Thank you for having the courage to reach out to me first. I know it must not have been easy. I can't tell you how worried I've been. Today's going to be much more happy and a comfortable day for me now that we've talked.
No, it's me who should be saying thank you. I felt like my precious son was being taken from me, so I treated you poorly because silly old me really believed that you were taking him from me. Even though I was so bad to you, you still didn't give up and continued on with the marriage and promised to take care of my son. Thank you for that. However, I have a favor I want to ask of you. Is that okay?
Oh, a favor? What is it?
On the roof of our house, there's an old storage shed, by where we have a little vegetable garden. It's opposite the fire escape. You've seen it, haven't you? Back in the day when I got married, my stepmother gifted me a ring. I've kept it safe in that shed on the roof since. It's such a precious thing to me, so I wanted to lock it away to make sure I never lost it. But I've been looking for it since yesterday, and it isn't in there. I can't find it anywhere. I really wanted to give it to you in person before your wedding day. If you can, would you please come and help me find it? My eyesight isn't what it used to be, you see. It's very difficult for me. I'm sure it's there, but with this sunlight and all the dust in there, I can hardly see my own hand in front of my face.
I have to go to the wedding venue in 2 hours. Would it be okay if I helped you look for it after we came back from our honeymoon?
But then it's lost its meaning, hasn't it? It's a tradition in our family to place that ring in the hand of the daughter-in-law right before the wedding. It's to make sure that you two will live a happy, peaceful life. It's an important tradition. It can't just be left out. I won't be able to come to the ceremony until I've found that ring. I won't be able to face my ancestors in the afterlife if I just ignored such an important tradition.
Okay, I understand how important this must be for you. I'll call a taxi and be at your house as soon as I can.
Thank you, dear. I'll be waiting. What are you doing here?
What? What do you mean, what am I doing here?
I'm asking you what you're doing here at the wedding venue.
Why, what's so shocking about me, the bride that's getting married today, being at my wedding venue on the day of my own wedding? When you came into the photo room, you looked like you'd seen a ghost. I've never seen someone go white as a sheet like that in real life. It was so funny, I almost died laughing. I laughed so hard that I cried and ruined my makeup. I didn't know a person's eyes could go that big. I almost couldn't believe it. You looked like something out of a cartoon. You've usually got such tired, thin eyes most of the time. I can't even tell if they're closed or open. But when you saw me just now, you were so cute with your little eyes popping out of your head.
Excuse me? Watch your tongue when talking to me. Do you think that I'm gonna let you go through with this wedding after how you've just treated me? How dare you make fun of me?
It's our wedding. We will be getting married today. I don't need your consent to marry your son. You have no right to interfere. But still, I tried to be nice to you, to get along with you, because you're my fiancé's mother. If people saw that we were at odds with each other, I knew people would talk, and I didn't want you or your son to be the topic of gossip. So I tried my best to be civil with you, at least. But of course, trying to treat someone with no sense of human decency with kindness would never work. I know that now.
What do you think you're saying to your mother-in-law to be?
Did you really hate me that much? No matter how much I think about it, I can't believe that you'd want to do that to me. Were you really intending to leave me locked up in that old shed on your roof on the morning of my wedding day, just so you could stop me from marrying your son? How long were you planning to keep me up there? A person like you, who allegedly loves your son more than anything, would they really try and ruin the most important day of their son's life? Even if you hate me so much and you're more than happy to treat me like trash and try and ruin my wedding day, isn't the other person getting married today your beloved son? And you'd try and ruin that for him? Really?
Because he's my beloved son. Because he's the most important person in the world to me. I can't give him up to a piece of trash like you. I went through 20 hours of agonizing labor to give birth to that boy. He is everything to me. I had to eat nothing but disgusting health foods for a month before I gave birth so that I'd be able to bring him up on my breast milk. I changed his diaper every single hour just in case he'd feel uncomfortable. 4 times a year, I bought him brand new clothes for the season, and every new school semester, I bought him everything he could possibly need and more. I put my heart and soul into raising him. When there was a sports day at school, I'd pack him a home-cooked lunch that took me hours to put together and cheer him on as loud as anyone could. I paid for him to go on all the school trips and extracurricular activities that he wanted to go on and gave him his own allowance every week. My son is the product of my blood, sweat, and tears I shed while raising him. Is it such a crime to want my precious son to get married to a woman at least as half amazing as he is? Is that so unreasonable?
You keep saying that you put your heart and soul into raising him, but from what you're explaining, it doesn't really seem like anything special. Eating well so that you can feed him breast milk, changing his diaper, buying him clothes and school supplies, paying for his school expenses. Aren't these things that every parent does? I'm also a child whose mother went through pain to have me, then spent money to dress, feed, and give me an education. Doesn't that make me just as good as your son? Just because you raised your son so well, does that mean that you just get to decide who's worthy enough to get married to him? Because your son is so special he can't choose to marry who he wants to? Because you love him and you've raised him well, do you expect him to have to do whatever you want for the rest of his life? You want him to just be a doll for you to control and tell what to do? If your child that you've gone through endless hardships to raise, that you love to the moon and back, tells you that they're going to go and get married to the person they love, aren't you supposed to be happy? Isn't your son finding a woman he loves to spend the rest of his life with, the fruits of your labor? Isn't it a parent's job to make sure their child lives the best, happiest life possible? Wild animals raise their young with as much care as any human parent, but when it's time for them to leave the nest, they let them leave. Why humans think that taking care of their own child is something that needs to be paid back and have so many expectations of how their child will live their life, I'll never know.
Are you implying that I'm a worse mother than a wild animal? And you wonder why I don't like you. If you were me, would you be happy welcoming a woman into your family as rude and disrespectful as you? You're not even married yet, and you're already talking back to me and insulting me. If you're this brazen now before even marrying into the family, I can't imagine how you'll be afterwards. How can I possibly accept you as my daughter-in-law when I know how miserable you're going to make all of our lives if you stick around? Don't think you've won just because the wedding is going ahead today as planned. I will wear you down to make you leave if that's what it takes.
Well, you don't have to worry about me being your daughter-in-law because the wedding isn't going to happen like we planned today.
What?
We're canceling the wedding, and we'll be sending all the guests away.
What? Is that true? You're going to leave my son? You've made the right choice. How many people in this world, how many men and potential mothers-in-law are there? There's no reason to have to marry into my family. You can find someone more suited for you. There's no need to be selfish and take my son away from me.
We're calling off the wedding today. We're hoping the guests will understand and be willing to come to our wedding ceremony we're planning to hold next time.
Excuse me? Are you joking? Is this a game to you? Are you playing with my son? Who are you to decide to cancel and reschedule the wedding? Is this a joke to you? I take this very seriously.
Whose fault do you think it is that I can't go through with the wedding today? Do you really think you, of all people, have the right to say that to me after what you've done? We can't have our wedding without John's father here. I wouldn't be able to live with the guilt of letting his father not get to attend the wedding of his only child. I had no choice but to postpone the wedding since your husband won't be here. Of course, we're all devastated that we didn't get to go through with the wedding today. This situation was created solely by you. So why are you getting so upset?
What's all this nonsense? Just say what you mean. What do you mean my husband won't be here? He got dressed in his nicest suit as soon as he woke up this morning, and he hasn't been able to sit still with how excited he was for the wedding. Of course he's coming.
You knew how excited he was for our wedding, and you still decided to ruin it. How selfish and nasty can a person be to completely ignore everyone else's hopes and wishes, only to focus on their own childish, stubborn, and spoiled feelings? No matter how hard I try to see it from your side, I just can't understand why you're doing this.
Stop! I've had enough of you speaking nonsense. Where is my husband? Why isn't he coming? He hasn't come to the ceremony hall, and he won't pick up his phone. Do you have something to do with this? You do, don't you? Not to mention, after you went into the shed on our roof and I locked it, I threw away the key. How did you get out of there? Tell me now.
You didn't lock me in there. You locked your husband in there.
What?
When I went to the rooftop to look for the ring, your husband was up there watering the vegetable plants. I told him why I was there, and he said I shouldn't be digging around in an old dusty shed on my wedding day and told me to hurry to the wedding venue and that he'll look for the ring. He said he'd come to the wedding venue right after finding the ring and get ready to greet the guests, but he didn't show up for over an hour. I got this strange feeling that something was off. Up until today, you'd always treated me like a wicked thief that was trying to steal her son away from her. But for some reason, on our wedding day, you decided to start being friendly with me? It didn't make sense. Thinking about it, why would you store a ring that's apparently so important to you in an old shed on the roof? He wouldn't pick up my calls, and he wasn't at the venue either. I thought that was strange, so I took a taxi back to your place and went up to the roof. He wasn't there. I tried to get into the shed, but it wouldn't open. I didn't want to worry my fiancé about this, so I called a locksmith, and he came and opened the shed for me. Lo and behold, your husband was in that shed in over 95-degree heat, passed out on the floor.
What? Why would he do something so stupid? I meant to lock you in there. How did my husband end up passed out in there? How is he? Is he okay? He's not dead, is he?
I called an ambulance. He's in the emergency room right now. The paramedics said it was heat stroke. He's woken up, but he's still out of it. They've got him hooked up to an IV drip at the hospital.
But why did he even go in there in the first place? What a mess he's caused. Stupid old man. There's a perfectly healthy young person there. What kind of stupid old man would go digging around on his knees in a shed when someone else could have done it? All men are the same, young and old. It's ridiculous. All the same. If they see a young woman, suddenly they transform into knights in shining armor and they're at her beck and call. Anything to impress a pretty face. Stupid men.
Do you really think that's appropriate to say about your husband when he's in the hospital? You locked him in there. How can you say it's his fault for trying to help me? How can you say such vile things to your family? I was supposed to become your daughter today. How can you be so horrible on such an important day for everyone? I can't imagine how it was to be so selfish that you always put your husband and son behind you, just so you can do what you want. What's best for you? How can you say you love them with a straight face?
Excuse me?
All your life you've been living on the money your husband brought home and splurging it on everything you wanted. Even after your son got a job, you controlled his salary and used as much as you wanted to, only giving him as much as he needed to live. He had to beg you if he wanted to buy something with his own money. Now he says he wants to get married. Are you worried the money would run dry and you'd be left with no more income to leech off of? And that's why you're opposed to our marriage? It's not because I'm not good enough for him, is it? Did you really think no one would catch on?
I can't believe this. I am warning you. Don't you ever tell that to my son, all right? If you even think about telling him all that, I swear I will never forgive you.
He's smarter than me, though, isn't he? You know that. Is there any need for me to tell him? Don't you think he's figured it out for himself? You really think you have him fooled? When he was a kid, he said he didn't understand why his dad had so little money, even though he worked so hard. He didn't understand why he had to ask you for money, even though you didn't work. But once he'd gotten his own job and you started taking his salary, he realized why that was. He loves you. You're his mother. Of course he does. He knows it's not right for you to control his life and use him for his money, but he still doesn't have it in him to say no to you. He told me all this when he proposed to me. He said that that's why he wants to marry me right away, because he just can't stand living like he is anymore. He wants to start his own life.
He really said that? Are you telling me that my son's been talking like that about me behind my back? There's no way. No way. He's my son. Don't be ridiculous. He'd never think that way about me.
He's been worrying about this all the time, constantly. What if, even after we get married, she still constantly asks me for money? I wanted to say no, but she's my mother. Would I be a horrible son if I say no to her? He has gone through so much stress thinking about what to do, but now he said he actually feels better. He said he's finally at ease now that he can take his life into his own hands and start building a future together with me. Do you understand now how he feels? Or are you just going to turn a blind eye to your son's suffering because you don't want to acknowledge the pain you've caused him?
What are you saying? How can you two be so cruel to me? Are you hoping to shock me into having a heart attack? Do you want to send this old woman to the hospital? Do you? If I collapse from all this stress and shock, will you take care of me? Will you?
Well, as I see it, I don't think there's anyone willing to take care of you anymore. We've been to the hospital, me and your son, and talked to your husband, or soon-to-be ex-husband. He says he wants a divorce and to be free from you. He doesn't want to see you ever again. The woman he loved locked him in a shed and threw away the key, and then went by herself to the wedding venue like nothing had happened. He said he's terrified of you.
What outrageous lies! Don't be ridiculous. What grown man would be terrified of his wife? That doesn't make any sense.
You reap what you sow. You must know that. You can't expect to treat your loved ones like they're just something for you to use and control, and when they don't want to be controlled anymore, be surprised? That's absurd. We'll be holding the wedding again soon, with you uninvited, so please keep that in mind and don't contact us again. After that day, we held our wedding once again and didn't invite my husband's mother as we decided. Even though we hadn't invited her, we were still worried that she'd turn up to the wedding and make a scene, but luckily that didn't happen. According to one of our relatives, about the time the wedding ceremony began, she was outside the venue with sunglasses and a coat covering her face watching the wedding. When I heard that she'd watching the wedding from outside, I felt a bit sad for her, but that's it. Her husband divorced her, and the last I've heard is that she's now working in a convenience store or something. I hope that she thinks long and hard about how she's treated the people in her life up until now and make peace with it and live the best life she can. I can't imagine I'll ever see her again, but no matter how much I hate her, she's still my husband's mother. I hope she lives a long, healthy life. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.
Hey, June. Is it true you're getting married?
Oh, hey, Camilla. Long time no see. That's right. I just got engaged last week. But how do you even know about that? I haven't told anyone about it yet.
Oh, you know how it is. Small town. Everyone knows everyone around here. And you know how I like to gossip. Don't think that a close friend of mine like you could avoid my information network.
Nothing less from the Queen of Gossip, I guess. That's a little scary, though. I mean, I really didn't tell anyone about it.
No, don't even worry about it. I just happened to overhear it. Honestly. You know how my mom and your mom happen to be co-workers?
Yeah, I'm aware of it.
Yeah, well, the other day I happened to see the two of them and we got into a little chat. So, of course, the topic turned into gossip about what was going on with the families lately. And your mom let us know that you were engaged. You can imagine my surprise, of course.
Oh, I see. So that's how it happened. I guess Mom couldn't resist saying something to someone about it. I think she's even more excited about the wedding than I am.
Anyway, I have to admit, I'm a little taken aback that you didn't tell me that you were engaged. I'm your best friend, aren't I? How could you hide that kind of news from me? What's wrong? You don't trust me with this information?
No, it's nothing like that. I've just been so busy with everything, wedding preparations and all. It's been absolute chaos, to be honest. I figured that I would just tell everyone about it after the wedding.
What do you mean, after the wedding? Why would you wait until after the wedding to tell people about it? I mean, people can't come to the wedding if they don't know there's going to be a wedding, right?
Oh, sorry, I didn't explain myself properly. My fiancé and I talked it over, and we decided it would be best to keep the wedding to family only. I promise you're not missing out on much. It's just going to be a small, intimate thing at the local church. Just a few of his relatives and mine. Nothing special. It's more intimate that way, don't you think?
Do you really think so? I don't know if I can agree. A wedding with just a few family members attending? It sounds so boring, to be honest. That's not the way that I would want my wedding to be, I'll tell you that. Come on! Don't you want to have a lively time on your wedding day?
Well, there are a lot of extenuating circumstances. We are talking about inviting more people, honestly. But the more we talked about it, the more we realized that we would end up having an uneven number of guests attending.
What does that mean?
Just we both had a way different amount of people we wanted to invite. Seems like it would end up a little awkward that way. So in the end, we decided to keep it family members only. Out of consideration for each other,
Oh, is that right? So that's why my best friend isn't inviting me to her wedding.
Yeah, like I said, I'm really sorry about that. I'm going to announce it officially pretty soon after the wedding is finished. Oh, and please don't take it personally that you're not being invited. I might not be able to invite you to my wedding, but once you get married, make sure to invite me to yours, okay? I would love to be there for you to support you on your big day.
Yeah, sure thing. You know how much I love to party, right? When I get married, it's going to be the talk of the town. Mark my words, it'll be a life-changing event for everyone involved. I'm going to invite hundreds of people. Not that I have anyone to marry yet.
I'm surprised about that, if you don't mind me saying. You got so much attention from guys in high school and college. Men were practically lining up to date you. I think if you're interested in getting married, you should be able to find someone right away.
Yeah, I think so too. It should be pretty easy for me. I've refrained from getting married up until now because I wanted to play the field. I'm still young and beautiful, so it would be just a waste if I didn't put myself out there. But you know how it is. I'm getting to that age where I'm starting to think about marriage and settling down. I want to quit my job as well sooner rather than later. Dispatch work doesn't exactly pay well, But I thought maybe I could go around to lots of different companies doing dispatch work and survey all the guys there. Then I might be able to find a good catch. But honestly, all the places I've been dispatched to haven't really been anything special. And I haven't met any rich, handsome guys at any of the companies either. It's too bad,
I see. And you've never changed jobs either, have you? So, are you still living in Weldon?
Yep. And I don't really have any intention of leaving. I mean, sure, it's not much, but it's my home. But enough about little old me. Let's talk about your fiancé. So, go on. Spill the beans. What kind of man is he?
Well, there is not much to say. He's just a regular office worker. But he has a good heart and he always takes care of me.
Oh, I get it. I figured it would be something like that. After all, every man you've ever been with has been nothing but a boring nice guy, right? But if that's what you want, then I guess you guys can be boring and nice together. Hey, I just had a thought. Maybe that's why Mike fell for me so easily when you introduced us. Not that I can blame him when you compare plain Jane over here to an exciting woman like me.
I don't think I want to talk about that right now.
But why not? It's all in the past now. Forgive and forget. Jeez, I didn't think you were the kind of girl who holds grudges.
I want to continue to be friends with you, so let's not talk about it anymore, okay? It just makes me a little uncomfortable whenever you bring it up.
Oh boy, I guess you're still mad about what happened. I can't believe you're still going on about that. Just because your boyfriend jumped ship over to me. It happens all the time though, no big deal. Guys just can't resist me. So don't take it so personally.
That's not how it happened. You're the one who approached him, remember? With the express purpose of stealing him from me. He told me that. I happened to run into him the other day and we had a discussion about it. So please stop saying that he's the one who initiated the relationship. Because I know it was you.
Well, I guess if you look at the way things turned out, it sure does seem like I stole him away from you, doesn't it? But it's his fault for being so easily swayed by me. I mean, if he ever really loved you, he wouldn't have fallen for me in the first place. Wait a minute. Is this why you won't tell me any details about your fiancé? Oh, I see now. You're worried that I'm going to steal him away from you.
Honestly, I'm not worried about that even one bit. But no offense, sometimes you can't control yourself when it comes to guys. And you have to admit, you have a history of throwing yourself at people's boyfriends. Not just to me. It's not that I don't trust you or him, but I'm just trying not to create unnecessary drama.
Oh, is that right? I don't really get it. Don't you know that the more you try to hide him from me, the more I want to know about him? Who's this mystery man that you're engaged to anyway? What kind of job does he have? How tall is he? How much money does he make in a year?
Well, we're both adults now. I'd like to think all of that boyfriend stealing stuff you did was just you being young and messing around. Like you said, it's all in the past and we were young back then. Just try not to make any waves, okay?
Oh, please. I'm not going to make any waves. How paranoid can you be?
I'm just kind of worried, you know.
Fine. It's whatever, I guess. I didn't really care that much anyway to begin with. But if you ever feel like introducing me to him, please do.
Yeah, of course I will. When a good opportunity comes up, that is.
Well, you better not mess around too long. Otherwise, there is a chance that I might find him first.
Huh? What is that supposed to mean? Don't go looking for him, okay? That's really weird. Hello? Are you listening? Hey, hon. I just left the house now. I'm on my way to the venue now, so I'll be there in about 30 minutes. What about you? Do you have any idea what time you'll arrive yet? The wedding planner said she might arrive early, so if we end up getting there in time, we can have an early meeting and finish quicker. Oh, shoot. Was that today? Oh, Joel. Don't tell me you forgot. You promised you wouldn't. Wait, wasn't the meeting supposed to be tomorrow? Are you sure you're not the one who has the date wrong? What are you talking about? It's on our shared calendar. Monday the 19th, 7. I wrote it in for you to make sure you wouldn't forget. Oh, damn. You're right. I just checked. I must have had my phone on silent or something because I didn't get a notification. Weird, huh? Oh, come on. Take this seriously, would you? This is our wedding we're talking about here. Today is the day we have to pick out a wedding dress for me and a tuxedo for you. Not to mention deciding what courses are going to be served on the wedding day. Today of all days, we need to be there together and on time. Yeah, my bad.
Do you think you can be here by 7?
No, sorry. That's not happening.
Seriously, Joel? I think from your place you should be able to make it on time if you leave now.
I'm not at my place right now. I'm at work. And we had a business trip out of town today. I was supposed to be back by tonight, but the guys invited us out for dinner. We're on our way over to the bar right now. They're kind of our business partners, so we can't turn them down. Even if I were to start heading over right now, I wouldn't arrive until after 8. And that's if the traffic is decent.
Oh, I see. Well, I guess there's no helping it then. Shall we reschedule for another day? When are you going to be free?
Don't worry about me. You go ahead and go to the appointment. Pick out whatever dress you think is nice. And I'll leave the food to you to decide as well. Just make sure it isn't seafood, yeah?
But I wanted us to make this decision together. And I don't know what kind of food your parents like or dislike. So I wanted you there to help me decide on everything.
Don't worry about it. My parents are fine with anything. Besides, I don't really know about the kind of food they serve at weddings anyway. You probably know 10 times more than me about this kind of thing. So I'll leave the decisions in your hands, okay?
What's gotten into you recently? Let me know if I'm reading too much into things, but it kind of seems like your enthusiasm about this wedding has gone out the window recently.
Huh? What do you mean? Why is that?
It's just a weird feeling I get from you. You don't seem very enthusiastic about things. And when it comes to the planning itself, like what to eat or what to decorate the venue with, you don't seem to have many opinions. I get the feeling that it's only me making decisions about this stuff.
Oh, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm unenthusiastic about getting married or anything like that. It's just like that thing, you know?
What thing?
Oh, you know, finding the right person for the right job, I guess.
Can you elaborate?
Well, you're better at me at deciding when it comes to this stuff. What to eat, what colors to decorate the venue in, what theme to go with. You're good at coming up with answers to that stuff. But you know what I'm like. It takes me 30 minutes to decide what to eat when we go to a fast food joint.
But don't you think a wedding should be planned by both the bride and the groom? It's not fair for you to leave it just to me. You should be making some decisions too. This is our big day we're talking about here. So let's figure it out together.
I know where you're coming from. I really do. But if you involve me in the process, it will just take 10 times longer. I wouldn't want to waste your time.
Okay, fine then. In that case, I'll do the appointment on my own today. But I can't pick out a tuxedo for you, because you need to get it tailored specially. So we'll have to change the date of that appointment at the very least. When can you make it? Do you have any time this weekend? How about Saturday afternoon?
Sorry, I have plans Saturday. I won't be able to make it.
Okay then. Well, do you have any time next week?
I'll be pretty busy next week. I've got a lot to do at work. You know how it is, right? Can you just pick a tuxedo for me? Just choose whatever suits your dress.
What about the size?
I don't need it to be tailored. Just pick a medium size out or something. Anyway, we're about to arrive at the bar. I've got to go. Talk to you later, okay? Good luck with the wedding stuff.
Wait a minute, Joel. We're not done talking. Hey, hon. What's up? How are the wedding preparations going? Not very well, from what I hear. So you're mad at your fiancé or something like that, right?
Who did you hear this from?
Was it my mom again? I wish you wouldn't share my private information with everyone. Actually, this time I didn't hear it from your mom. I heard it from one of the affected parties.
That's a bit vague. Who do you mean?
I heard that things are not going well planning the wedding or something along those lines. Well, that's just too bad, huh? He said you've been getting upset about it all.
Who's he? Where are you getting this information from, Camilla?
Never underestimate my gossip network. I just couldn't restrain my curiosity any longer. So I started investigating who it is exactly that you're engaged to.
You're joking, right? I specifically told you not to do that.
And I specifically told you that it would only make me more curious if you tried to hide him.
Don't tell me you actually tracked him down.
I sure did. I pretended to coincidentally run into him at a bar one day. And then we started getting to know each other.
Seriously? When did this happen? I never heard anything about this.
It seems like he's really stressed out about the wedding.
Stressed out in what way?
Oh, you know. So much to figure out in so little time. Wedding ceremonies can be stressful for anyone. And your man's got a lot on his plate these days.
Well, it's true that we haven't been able to attend the meetings easily. Our days off are different, so our schedules don't match at all. Maybe it's just a misunderstanding. But it seems like we have different levels of enthusiasm about the wedding.
Well, this is just no good, is it? You guys are in such an unstable situation before the wedding. It doesn't exactly bode well for your futures.
What do you mean, unstable?
I mean, think about it. It's not too late for him to change his mind about the marriage. He might be getting cold feet. Talk about the perfect storm. He's in the ideal state to be stolen away from his bride-to-be. Don't you agree?
Camilla, what on earth do you mean by that? You should know better than to say such things. We're not in college anymore.
Oh, don't tell me you haven't noticed anything. Wow, you never change, do you? How very pitiful. Or maybe you just don't want to admit it to yourself. You're in denial. Not that I could really blame you. Nobody wants to acknowledge that their fiancé has already got their heart set on another woman. Ignorance is bliss, like they say.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what it means. Your fiancé has been going out with me in secret. We have been dating behind her back for a while now. Wow, you really didn't know, did you?
Seriously, Camilla, don't say that kind of thing. It's really not cool. There are some things that it's not okay to joke about in life. And this is way over that line.
It's not a joke. I'm telling you the truth. If you don't believe me, then why don't you just ask him? I'm sure he'll tell you straight about what's going on. I mean, he's not even in love with you anymore. I guess you can call the marriage off now and save yourself some time.
You're joking, right? I don't believe this. I seriously don't believe this. You went out of your way to look at my fiancé when I specifically told you not to. And then on top of that, you stalked him and pretended to run into him by coincidence in a bar somewhere? This is totally insane.
Insane but true, I'm afraid. Men are so easy to manipulate. No matter what, they just can't resist a beautiful woman like me. You shouldn't blame them, though. It's just in their nature. They can't help themselves.
Have you lost your mind, Camilla? This isn't just any relationship you're messing with. Joel and I are planning our wedding together.
Yeah. Sorry for ruining your plans. Not to mention your relationship. All of that time you spent on building your relationship and planning the wedding is going down the drain now, huh? Too bad. So sad. Finders keepers, losers weepers.
Don't give me that crap. Have you any idea what you've done here?
Yeah. What can I say? I'm a sinful woman. When I see a guy I'm interested in, I just can't help myself. But hey, look on the bright side. At least I can get married now. Just like I've been talking about recently. It's just like you said. When I tried a little bit, it was easy for me to find a husband. Thanks for the advice. Now be a good friend and give up on the wedding for my sake.
Don't tell me you actually plan to marry him. You're joking, right? You're really going to marry your best friend's fiancé?
When you said you guys were just going to have a small wedding, I thought he must be some kind of broke loser. But once I investigated, I discovered that he works for a pretty good company. He has a decent salary, too. So I figured, why not? Can't complain, right? And anyway, if it doesn't end up working out, I can just divorce him whenever I want.
Really? That's the mindset you're going in with? You think you can find happiness like that?
It doesn't matter how many divorces you have on your record, as long as you're happy in the end. Don't you agree? Way better than waiting for a prince on a white horse to ride in. I think I'll just be a full-time housewife, and it doesn't matter if I have to get divorced and remarried a few times. This way, I won't have to go to work and I can stay home all day long and do whatever I want.
What do you take marriage for?
My convenience, obviously.
I can't believe you would steal my fiancé for a dumb reason like that. This is totally insane. How could you do this to me?
I've only been dating him for about 2 months now, so he hasn't proposed to me yet. But don't worry, I'll make sure he proposes to me before your wedding day comes along. Anyway, I have places to be. See you around, loser.
I won't forgive you for this.
It's finally here. It's finally my big day, huh? Trust me, this hurts me more than it hurts you. Sorry for hijacking the wedding. And thanks for being so easy to steal from. I've had a blast.
Cool story. Anyway, I've got to run. We're about to start the wedding reception here.
What reception? Honestly, what on earth are you talking about? Did you drink yourself into incoherence out of sadness or something?
I should be asking you that. Honestly, are you actually okay right now? I really don't know what you're on about. Joel is by my side right at this very moment. We just swore to love each other eternally, in sickness and in health, in front of a minister. It was all very emotional. So I don't really understand what you're saying to me at the moment. Sorry.
Wait, hold on a minute. How can that be? Jesse, your fiancé is right by my side as I'm typing this. What exactly is going on here, huh? Your fiancé is Jesse Princeton, isn't he?
Jesse Princeton? Who's that? Wait, you don't mean who I think you mean, do you?
Yes, your fiancé is Jesse Princeton. Don't tell me you forgot your own fiancé's name.
No. You've got all of this wrong, Camilla. Let me explain. Jesse is my ex-boyfriend.
Huh? Ex-boyfriend? No, that's not right. According to my information network, you are engaged to Jesse Princeton.
Nope. Looks like your network has some crossed wires. I dated Jesse right after I graduated and started working at my first company. But I figured out he wasn't quite right for me. We weren't meant for each other. We had practically nothing in common, and I wanted different things in life to him. So I ended up dumping him after only a few months.
No way! That just doesn't add up. He keeps a photo of you in his wallet and everything. You two must have been engaged until recently. There is no other explanation for this.
My photo? That's the first I've heard of that. Jesse is a married man now, so I can't imagine why he's walking around with a picture of me in his wallet. I haven't spoken to him in ages, but if memory serves me correctly, he got married 2 years ago and he has a daughter now.
That can't be right. I've never heard anything like that from him. There's no way that I wouldn't know if Jesse had a wife and a daughter.
We used to attend the same self-defense class when we were in college. That's how we met. All the people who went to that class know about it, I'm sure. Ask them.
You're just joking, aren't you? Then why the hell is Jesse walking around with a picture of you in his wallet?
I don't have a clear answer for you there. I wish I did. Maybe that stupid rumor was true after all.
What rumor? There's no rumor that I haven't heard about in this town.
I heard some rumors that Jesse still has feelings for me even after all this time. Some of our mutual friends told me that they'd heard from him that he wished that we didn't break up.
What? Is that true?
He invited me to his wedding, but I had some reservations because of the rumors and I turned it down.
Wait a minute. You're telling me he got married 2 years ago and he waited until now to have a wedding?
He only decided to get married after he found out he was going to have a baby. They didn't want to have a wedding until everything had settled down. The situation was pretty unstable for a while there, I guess. Wait, you misunderstood that Jesse is my fiancé and you stole him from his wife?
This is a sick joke, right? This can't be happening. On top of him not even being your fiancé, you're telling me he has a wife and child? How is that even possible? I looked through his smartphone contacts and he has you listed as June, girlfriend. How do you explain that?
Like I said, I don't know if it's true. It might just be a rumor, but ever since we broke up, he's only dated women who look similar to me. On top of that, he's dated practically every girl named June in town at this point. Honestly, if it's not a coincidence, it's just plain creepy, don't you think? But anyway, the main point that I was getting to is maybe the girl you saw in the picture in his wallet wasn't me. She could have been a different girl that just looked like me. Maybe his current wife is a doppelganger or something.
Is that even possible? That's so contrived.
Anyway, I guess the main point is that I'm not going out with Jesse anymore. Joel and Jesse's names might be similar, but they are definitely different people. I can tell you that for sure. And anyway, we had the wedding in Canada. We're not even in the US at the moment. So I hate to tell you this, but unless you're in Toronto right now, the guy you're standing next to is 100% not my fiancé. You've made a mistake. He's just my ex-boyfriend, okay? Just my ex-boyfriend.
Wait, did you say that you're holding the wedding in Canada? What's with that?
Oh, yeah. Well, Joel is Canadian, so that's why we decided to only invite family members to the wedding.
How is this even possible? His girlfriend's name in his phone is June. I thought that he must be your fiancé. There's no other explanation. What kind of bizarre coincidence is this anyway?
Couldn't tell you, but my fingers are crossed really hard that that's all it is. Believe me. I'm just praying your married boyfriend isn't stalking me or anything like that.
I couldn't have made a mistake, could I?
So much for that information network you're so proud of. I guess it turned out to be pretty worthless in the end.
How could that be? Everyone in town knows I'm the queen of gossip.
Well, anyway, there's something else that maybe you should be thinking about. You said that you stole Jesse from his wife and daughter, right? That's a little different from stealing someone's fiancé, you know? Legally, I mean.
How is it different? What are you talking about?
Because it means you cheated with a married man. You had an affair with him, and you were the other woman. On top of all that, you took over the wedding that she has waited 2 years for. I imagine you're not exactly her favorite person right now. You'll probably be getting a letter from her lawyer, if I'm not mistaken. She has the right to charge him alimony or even sue you for emotional damages.
But that's not fair. I didn't even know he was married. I thought he was your fiancé. What was I supposed to do? This isn't my fault. Do you hear me? This isn't my fault. If this lady tries to get money from me or whatever, you can vouch for me, can't you? You can let them know I didn't know he was married. If you speak up for me, I can clear my name and they'll realize that I was deceived. Then maybe she'll forgive me for this whole debacle. You'll be a good friend and clear my name. Won't you, June?
I wouldn't count on it if I were you. I have no idea if you really didn't know the truth about this whole situation. And even if you didn't know he was married, you were still all for cheating with someone else's lover. So I don't think that that's going to help your case. You just got the wrong man, that's all. The fact that you went out intending to seduce another woman's lover hasn't changed.
Oh, come on! Don't be so cruel! We're best friends, aren't we? We go way back, you and I. Have some loyalty and stand up for me when I'm in trouble. That's what a good friend does in this kind of situation. You're going to help me, aren't you?
Sorry, but no deal. I still haven't forgiven you for trying to hijack my wedding, let alone steal my fiancé away from me. You understand that you did a terrible thing, don't you? Why should anyone forgive you?
I don't know. Why do you even care that much? It was only your ex-boyfriend that I got together with, after all. He wasn't even your man.
You might be right, but that's not actually the problem here. The problem is that you tried to take away my fiancé from me in the first place. Whether or not you succeeded in that, my anger towards you hasn't changed. So I guess you're out of luck this time, because I don't think of you as a friend or anything anymore.
You traitor!
Camilla, are you seriously calling me the traitor in this situation? Open your eyes. Take a moment to step out of yourself and think about who's really in the wrong here. Anyway, I have to go. Like I said, the reception is starting soon. I don't want to miss the first dance. But before I go, a word of advice. Take responsibility for your own bad decisions, okay? Goodbye, Camilla.
Wait, don't go yet, June. I need your help. You owe me. You'll help me out, won't you? Hello? June? June, help me! You have to help me.
Huh? What's happening now?
It's a disaster. The wedding ended up being canceled after all, and Jesse's wife is suing me. I also have to pay the cancellation fee for the wedding. You wouldn't believe how expensive it is. And I don't have any way of paying it. I don't have any savings or anything. You have to help me out here, June.
Well, why did the wedding get canceled? What happened?
I was supposed to be the bride. Jesse told me that he had consulted with the wedding planner and changed the bride's name to match mine, too. And he told me that he changed the guest list as well. But when the wedding started, it turned out that he actually hadn't done any of that stuff at all. He said changing all the details turned out to be more of a pain than he thought, so he hadn't gotten around to it. Can you believe how irresponsible that is?
Sounds like you're made for each other, honestly.
But listen to this. I was about to have to go through a wedding using her name, wearing the dress that his ex picked out, and standing in a church decorated with the stuff that she chose, and swear eternal love to him in front of her family. Can you imagine anything as unbearable as that? Talk about a nightmare. And do you know what he said? He said that the bottom line is we're different people, so the name and whatnot is just a small detail. Can you believe he really said that?
Well, at this stage of the story, yes?
Naturally, I told him I couldn't go through with it. So we put a stop to the wedding immediately. But I guess since technically I was the one who called it off, I'm supposed to be the one who pays the cancellation fee. On top of that, his wife is suing for cheating with her husband. I'm at my wit's end here.
It's your own fault for going around trying to steal other people's lovers.
Hey, June. You're back home by now, aren't you? You need to help me. Come over right now and help me. All of this only happened in the first place because you tried to hide your fiancé from me. What was I supposed to do, huh? You can't blame me for being curious. You need to take responsibility for this situation. I command you to help me.
What is there for me to take responsibility for? I didn't do anything wrong.
I can't accept that you're the only one who gets to have a happy ending. What about me?
What about you? Oh, now that you mention it, there is something I need to thank you for.
And what's that?
You told me that you'd stolen my fiancé from me, right? That got me worried, of course. So I talked to him. We ended up having a deep conversation about the marriage. I think we were just not on the same page during the wedding preparations, you know? Our ways of thinking about it were very different and things weren't going well. But once we really sat down and talked about it, we were able to get over our marriage blues completely. So thanks for giving me the trigger I needed to sort this out with the man I love. I think we're both much better off after having that talk.
I don't want your thanks. I want your money. If you're really that grateful, then send me money, damn it.
How about this? I'll give a wedding photo to my mom to give to your mom.
I don't want that worthless garbage.
Well, anyway, I think I've said all I wanted to for now. I'll be blocking your account now.
No, hold on a minute. I'm your friend. You can't block my account. Have you no compassion?
No, quite the opposite. I think it's best for everyone if you and I have as little to do with each other as possible from now on. You understand where I'm coming from, right? Anyway, goodbye and good riddance, Camilla.
You're joking, right? This is just a bad joke. You won't really block your best friend, right? Wait, June! Don't go! Who's going to save me now?
You're a grown adult, aren't you? I've said it before and I'll say it again. You need to take responsibility for your actions. After that, I blocked Camilla, and I didn't hear anything more from her directly. But unfortunately, a friend in the know told me that the only reason Jesse wanted to marry Camilla was because he thought she was my best friend and he could go to my wedding with her. Apparently, he was planning on trying to convince me to come back to him during the wedding and start up an affair. But when he realized that this wasn't going to happen, he totally lost interest in Camilla and they broke it off. Now Camilla is all on her own, paying the wedding cancellation fee penny by penny while in litigation with Jesse's wife. She's doing her best, but I think it will be more than a few years until she's free of debt. Not that it bothers me. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more.
Ryan!
Yeah, Mom?
Open the door.
Why wouldn't you tell me before you were coming over? You can't just turn up like this out of the blue.
I only live across the street. Why would I need to ask permission before coming to visit my son's house? Don't be so silly. I've brought your laundry over.
I'm grateful, Mom, but you need to remember that I'm an adult now. I need my privacy. You need to respect that.
Okay, don't expect your laundry to be done by me again. You're right. The prices of housing these days is unbelievable. I couldn't believe my ears when I turned on the news the other day. They were talking about how much apartment prices in New York had risen. I nearly had a heart attack. The government need to sort the situation out. None of us will be able to afford anything with the way things are going.
Yes, exactly. Our mortgage interest rate has also gone through the roof. So we're not rushing to plan the wedding just yet. We can't afford it. We're gonna keep an eye on the rates and then plan something when it's more manageable.
I see you're still being stubborn.
I'm not being stubborn, I just don't think it's a very good decision, Mom. Of course we can afford to plan the wedding, but with the way the interest rates are rising, it just doesn't seem wise to. Or would you rather us just never have one?
Don't speak such nonsense. Of course you need to get married.
It's the 21st century, Mom. There's a lot of couples now who choose not to get married. Half of my colleagues live single by themselves. It's just not something people are prioritizing these days, as it's too expensive to live. Some married couples are even choosing not to have children because it's just too expensive. They would rather just get married and spend their married life spending their money on themselves.
Don't even consider it. You knew how upset I was when your sister was debating whether or not to get married. Don't you remember? I was so disappointed. Also, why would you not want children? They bring so much joy to your life. I don't understand the younger generation these days. Just selfish.
She just decided to postpone it and focus on helping her husband to run their business.
Anyway, the point is, you knew how much their decision upset me, so you can't do the same. You all don't realize how important marriage is. Here, take this.
What is it?
Money. Since you said you can't afford to get married yet, I thought I'd give you something to help towards it. You can't make Jenny wait that long. She'll get bored. You're just getting older. You need to do it now whilst you're young. Do you want to look old in your pictures? You need to get married whilst you still have the chance. Now, don't ask me to chip in any more than this.
Mom, where did you manage to get all this money from?
It's just some money I managed to save up in the case that our family business was to fail. Your father worked hard to run the business, but it wasn't like we had anything to fall back on during hard times. So I just decided to save up what I had on the side, in case of an emergency.
Does Dad know about this money?
He didn't at first, and he was shocked when he found out. Luckily, we've never had to use it, but he was glad that I'd saved it. Anyway, we start receiving our private pension soon, so we won't need it anymore. I'd rather you have it. It puts my mind at ease if it ensures you will get married.
I appreciate the thought, Mom, but how do you know you'll never need this money in the future? Even though you are receiving your Social Security soon, you still may be in need of some extra money some months.
Then I'm assuming you would happily return the favor, no? Like, I'm helping you out in need?
I don't like the idea of being indebted to my own mother. I've got enough to pay off as it is. Jenny has already agreed to give her savings towards it. But it would make things awkward if I were to pay more than her. She wouldn't like it. She likes to be fair in how much we're paying each.
Why do you both make things so difficult for yourselves? Why does it matter if one of you pays a little more than the other? You will get married one day and everything will be shared.
Okay, I understand. I appreciate it, Mom. Thank you.
No need to thank me. You're my son at the end of the day. Now hurry up and start worrying about making kids. I want to live to see my grandchildren.
Okay, I'll get it sorted. Thanks again, Mom.
Amanda, I'm here. Ugh, this bag is way too heavy.
You're here? Did you manage to get everything I asked?
Yes, I think I managed to.
Even though you didn't write anything down?
It's not that hard to remember a few items. I have to remember way more things in my job.
Great. It's so handy that Costco is only across the road from your work. Did you remember the asparagus?
Yes, I got asparagus, bacon, cheese sauce, and spaghetti. Is that correct?
Ah, yes, there's 2 asparagus in here. Great.
But does asparagus go well in carbonara?
Yes, a chef on the TV said it tastes great if you add it into your carbonara, or even as dressing on the side.
Okay, I won't knock it until I try it, I guess.
Yes, and then when you realize how delicious it is, you can also cook it when you have guests around.
Okay, we need 2 stalks of asparagus, chopped bacon.
Stop standing there and listing things out and actually get helping. Take the asparagus to the sink and wash them, please. Then when you're done, come over here and boil them for me. Make sure you season the water beforehand, though. They taste way better that way.
But why are you going to all of this trouble just for your in-law's birthday? I don't think there's anyone your age who is healthy enough to go to all this trouble.
You've known me for 2 years now. You should know I always go all out for family events. I also want to take the attention away from Lisa. She still hasn't had any children, and I'm worried people will start questioning her. I don't want it to be awkward.
They can just tell them the reason, that they aren't ready to have children yet. I wouldn't worry about it being awkward. That's nothing for you to stress about. If anything, Lisa's husband should feel awkward, as he's the one too busy with the business.
I'm still going to worry about it being awkward.
Yes, but there's nothing wrong with it, and it isn't something for you or any of the family to stress about. Lisa will have children if she wants to and in her own time.
That's easier said than done. It's normal these days to want a big family. I just can't help but worry.
That's why you're purposely putting all this stress on yourself to prepare for your sister-in-law's birthday? You're putting in too much effort.
Why are you questioning everything? That's not the reason at all. I did this last year too. It just helps the situation.
Okay, if you say so. Also, there was something I wanted to talk to you about anyway.
Okay, well, make sure you're seasoning the asparagus whilst telling me. We don't have any time to waste.
It's just weird why you always prepare things like this for the men in the family's birthdays. Yet when it's the woman's birthdays, you demand someone else to sort it out?
Don't be so ridiculous. I just do it if I have time. What do you want me to do? Prepare this for everyone in the family's birthday? Is that what you're telling me to do? I only have 2 hands.
No, I'm not saying that you need to do all this for anybody. I'm just suggesting that from now on, we should just go out and have a nice dinner somewhere on people's birthdays. It saves you all this time and effort preparing food. It's just my opinion on things. It would cost the same, if not less, with the price of groceries these days, and it puts less stress on the women in the family who have to prepare all the food. These days, most people just go to a nice restaurant on their birthday.
Do you think everyone's birthday should be treated the same?
Yes, I don't see the difference in people's birthdays. She can't tell me that she doesn't treat people in this family differently. For Ryan's birthday in spring, she made the most delicious steak and potatoes using the best quality ingredients. Yet on my birthday, all I got was delivery pizza and half a cake. How can she say we get treated the same?
Okay, well, if you think that everyone's birthday should be treated the same, you can try host them from now on. See how much hard work it is for you to put in the same effort.
What? No, I didn't volunteer to do that.
Also, I'm expecting something amazing for my birthday this year, too. Considering last year you and Ryan took my husband on a trip to Switzerland without me, I'm expecting the same for my birthday, if not better. And since you just told me you think everyone should get treated the same, I can't wait to see what you've both got planned.
All I wanted was to suggest that we go out and eat dinner for birthday meals and not to have to sit inside all day preparing food. So frustrating. But I guess it's my duty as the daughter-in-law to just do as she says. Honey, we've got a huge problem.
Why? What is it?
It's your mom's birthday on Sunday, but I fly to Vietnam on Thursday with work. I completely forgot.
When are you expecting to come back?
Late Saturday evening, I'm guessing.
Then what's the problem? You're back in time for Sunday.
No, you don't get it. I promised your mom I would prepare her birthday party and dinner in our house for her. I promised to cook for her and everything.
What? Why would you do that?
Don't ask. It just came up in conversation and I had no choice. What should I do? I'm so stressed.
You went to Vietnam with work last week. Why do you need to go again?
A problem occurred with the deal we completed out there last week. The whole thing got handled incorrectly, so the company needs me to go back out there and get everything sorted properly.
Really? Isn't that something you can just fix over the phone or via email? How can things like this happen? You're supposed to be professional companies.
Exactly. We don't know how or why this has happened. So the director wants me to go out there and get it sorted in person so this sort of thing doesn't happen again. We can't have this happen again or we will start to lose business.
But what's the difference? You went in person last week to sort it, yet it still went wrong?
No, I went, but it was the director who was dealing with the business out there. I was just supporting.
So if you go by yourself, you're able to get it sorted?
Honey, 1 second. I need to take this call. Ah, yes, Mr. Wallace. Thank you for getting back to me. The director agreed to go ahead with the deal, but there was a problem with the agreed discount and documents. So I've told the director that you'll read into the problem more and you'll get back to us. Okay, great. Thank you. Bye.
What's the problem now?
Honey, it's a massive problem and I have no choice but to go on this business trip on Thursday. There's also things I need to discuss with the director in person.
I guess it's important, so okay. We can't do anything about it.
So I need you to do me a huge favor.
What's that?
You know the Costco opposite my workplace?
Yeah, of course I do.
Well, they do lots of readily prepared foods there and plenty of frozen food.
Okay.
I'm going to order a lot of food in advance, a cake, and also other things. It's all prepared ready so we won't have to fuss.
Why are you ordering so much?
We have to. It's the first time I'm hosting your mom's birthday. I want to make it special, but because I'm away, I won't have time. So I need to cheat and order readily made food this time around. But at least I've still gone to the effort to make the day special and prepare something. It'll be off my conscience then whilst I'm in Vietnam working. Then on Saturday, when I arrive back home, I'll prepare a few home-cooked bits, but I wouldn't have time to prepare a lot, so it's the best I can do. I just need you to go pick up the order from Costco on Friday and put it all away, ready for me to sort it on Sunday. And then, if you have time, go look around for a gift somewhere.
I thought you just needed me to go to Costco. You want me to go sort the gift out as well? Why can't you just sort that before you go away?
I told you I'm extremely busy. And I said I'll prepare some food late Saturday night when I get back. Did you not hear me the first time?
Ugh, this sounds like a lot of work.
I'll write down everything I'm buying and that I need you to get. Check everything is there when you go collect it.
Are you sure you'll be able to prepare stuff Saturday night? Won't you be tired after the trip?
Yes, it won't take me long to make some pasta, or I can slow roast some chicken and serve it on Sunday.
Okay then. Who's that? We weren't expecting anyone.
Answer, see who it is.
Ah, Mom. Why are you here? Okay, I'll come let you in now.
Your mom's here? Why?
She told me to come to the door for a second. She's going on a walk with my dad and wanted to drop off some food she's made on the way.
Okay, go get it quickly. She shouldn't have gone to all that trouble. I am starving.
No, be quiet. Stop complaining.
I can't help it if I'm hungry.
We're all hungry. I'm hungry too. Just sit and wait. I'm sure it won't be long. Ugh, Jenny!
Yes, did you call me?
Can you bring out some snacks or something we can nibble on? We're all waiting.
Don't be so rude. It won't take long.
Me being rude? When was I rude? She's the one who said she would organize the birthday meal for me, but all she has done is invite us and prepared nothing at all. We've been sitting here for an hour, starving, waiting for something to eat. 1 hour's a bit ridiculous. I wasn't being rude, I was just requesting something to eat. Why should I sit here starving on my own birthday?
It's nearly done, everybody. The pasta's nearly finished cooking.
Honey, I told you that you wouldn't have enough time to prepare things. Why did you say that you would be able to? Plus, it's a recipe you have never even done before.
Why is she so busy that she had to leave everything until the last minute? Is it that hard to prepare a meal for your mother-in-law's birthday?
I'm so sorry, everybody. It's all ready now. Honey, please could you come here a second? I need you.
Why? What's happened now?
I forgot to ask you to buy meat to add to the pasta.
What?
Could you please run to the grocery store and buy some quickly?
I thought I reminded you to add it to the order. You told me to check the order and let you know what was missing. I sent you a text telling you that I couldn't see any meat in the refrigerator and to pick some up on your way home. Did you not read that message?
Yes, right, you did. Quick, go and get some. I completely forgot and we need it.
What on earth are they doing that is taking so long?
Let's just start eating the salad that's on the table, Mom. I'm too hungry to wait any longer, although it doesn't look the most appetizing. Why would they even serve this, looking how it does?
We should just have gone out to eat. There's a nice buffet restaurant not far from here. I bet we would be able to get a table right away.
Could you both please stop being so impatient? You're both getting on my nerves.
I'm just saying the whole point of having a birthday meal prepared in the house is that it's fast and readily prepared. We don't have to sit and wait in a restaurant for it to be prepared. But at this rate, we may as well have gone out and eaten, as there's no difference in time.
Well, we haven't gone out, so give it a rest, will you? Jenny just got off of a business trip and didn't get in until early hours this morning. That's why she's taking so long. She hasn't had much time to prepare. Cut her some slack, the both of you. You should respect her for not sleeping and staying up just to prepare your birthday meal. She's probably exhausted.
Okay, you're right. I'm sure it really was hard for her to buy all this readily made food. She probably isn't even making anything herself from scratch.
Mom, quick, eat the salad before the dressing makes it all soggy. I must say the salad tastes extremely fresh. Yes, it is fresh. Jenny didn't sleep and went and bought all this stuff from the mart this morning. And she's been baking the chicken and preparing the pasta all morning. So please, just ignore it if it isn't the best you've ever eaten. It's the effort that counts, right? Of course we understand. She's been away working hard and earning money. We can't complain because a meal is a little later than planned.
Ugh, you're talking as if it's your birthday.
I don't understand why you requested Jenny to organize everything when you know how busy she is with work and how little time she has. You're really getting on my nerves these days. Stop being so selfish. Joseph, it's not just Jenny's company that's like it. All companies are the same. When you're higher up in the company, you're expected to drop things for the business. But you can also say no. But why would they task you with something if they knew that someone else could do it better? They requested Jenny to do something because they wanted her specifically to do it. If you refuse, then it affects your job and the company you work for. It's at your own expense.
Oh, you're both putting me off my food. Talk about this later. You're ruining the mood for Mom. It's her birthday. Here, the pasta's all ready. All the food is on the table now, so everyone feel free to tuck in. I prepared your favorite pasta, the asparagus one you told me about before.
Oh, forget it. I'm full up on salad and sandwiches now. My appetite disappeared from waiting for so long, but you want me to eat more?
Mom, at least try a spoonful. She worked hard preparing this for you. I still have some room left for pasta. Could you get me some more water and maybe some bread to eat this with?
Yes, of course.
Jenny, could you also please get me some water? I'll try eat some pasta.
Okay, thank you for trying. Lisa, did you want me to dish you some too? No, I'm okay. I'm stuffed too. I've eaten way too much salad and bread.
I can't remember the last time we spent the weekend together like this watching TV.
Yes, you can tell it's winter as I get a lot more free time.
Yeah, it's nice. But as soon as it starts to snow, you'll be busy sorting contracts for skiing companies.
You're right, and we don't know when that will be, so I needed to talk to you about this actually. It's my mom's birthday this Sunday.
Is it? Let me check my calendar. Ah, yes, you're right. Oh no, I've got a golf trip booked on that day. What should I do?
I knew that, so I told her I would prepare something for her birthday on the Saturday instead. I wanted to just rest for once and not do anything special. But since I prepared something for your mom's birthday, it's only fair to also do the same for my mom. Since I'm her only daughter, it's only fair I prepare dinner for her. I know this looks bad, but I've never done anything special for my mom on her birthday, so this time I wanted to at least put in some effort. When your mom was getting frustrated about the food taking so long, I thought about my mom for a second, and how I've never gone to this much effort for her, and how thankful she would have been.
Okay, I get it. You don't need to go off topic and tell me your life story. If you want to prepare something for your mom's birthday, then do it.
I won't go overboard, just something small. I had no choice but to buy readily prepared food for your mom's birthday due to my work situation, but I'll put in a bit more effort and organization this time around. Nothing too special, just maybe a steak each and some vegetables.
Okay, what's gotten into you so suddenly?
What do you mean?
You seem to have an excuse for everything.
Does it seem like that? I don't mean to.
This is the first time you've ever prepared something for my birthday. You're all grown up now, married, living all by yourself. You've become so mature.
Really? The first time? Yes, it must be. I guess I'm your only child. You've had no other children to prepare anything for you. I can't believe I've never done anything for my mom's birthday. How selfish can I be? Oh, I'm mad at myself.
Yes, it's really nice, and to spend it in your house with you and Ryan, it's lovely. You've gone to so much effort.
Mom, stop drinking now. You've had 3 shots of vodka and 4 glasses of beer already.
What's the problem? It's the weekend and it's your mom's birthday. She can enjoy herself, can't she? Jennifer, drink as much as you want. Should I get you another drink? How about some wine?
Oh, no, I'm not a huge fan of wine. Do you have any gin?
Of course we have gin. I keep it in the back room so it stays cool.
Great. Pour me some. It will go great with the cheese board.
Mom, should I get some more cheese? Snacks? What about some peanuts?
Sounds good. I'd love some. Look at you being such a great host.
Who's here now? Honey, answer the door.
You answer it. The alcohol's got into me more than I thought.
Oh no, it's your mom. Amanda, hello? What's wrong? I cannot invite her in now. I've already answered the doorbell so she knows we're in. Yes, I'll come and get you in now. 1 second, we're just eating dinner. Have you eaten dinner? Okay then, come in and join us for dinner if you'd like. Joseph is there too? Of course, you're both welcome. There's plenty of food to go around.
Huh? My mom and dad are here?
Yes, go and answer the door and let them in. They said they brought some things they didn't need over for us, so I had to offer them to come inside.
Why does she always have to insist on bringing stuff over? It's heavy and they're getting older now. They can just leave it in their house and we can go over and collect it. Why do they always insist on turning up?
Oh, Ryan, your parents are here. You should have warned me. I've drunk way too much alcohol. How do I look? Do I look drunk?
Mom, don't be silly. It's your birthday. You're allowed to have a few drinks in your daughter's house with your food.
I know, I just have drunk a lot.
Who cares?
It's just caught me off guard. I didn't know they were gonna turn up. Amanda, hello. Long time no see. Yes, it's been a while. How have you been? I had no idea it was your birthday and that Jenny was preparing something for you. Sorry to intrude. Wow, you've prepared a lot.
Yes, I forgot to mention. Where's Joseph?
Oh, he felt bad turning up without at least bringing a cake to celebrate, so he's run to the store to get one.
We have a cake here already.
Yes, I can see that. We just felt bad gate crashing your dinner and coming empty-handed.
Honestly, it would have been no bother.
Amanda, take a seat. Jenny, what are you doing? Quickly heat up some of the food for your in-laws. Oh, no, that's okay. We only came to drop off some things, but when Jenny mentioned it was your birthday, we just thought to just show our faces and say hi. We weren't intending on stopping for dinner. We already have plans. Oh, really?
Mom, sit down while you're waiting for Dad.
Amanda, at least sit down and have some fruit or something while you wait.
No, it's okay. Come get the cake from Joseph. He's just outside.
What about something to drink at least?
I said no. Stop being pushy and come and get the cake.
Mom, there's no need to shout.
You want me to prepare for Lisa's birthday?
Yes, what do you think? How good will it look if you prepared all the food for her? Lisa will be so happy and grateful you'll be in her good books.
Amanda, ski season has started and my company is busy doing business for the resorts. Ryan knows how busy I get during this time of the month. I have to travel back and forth to different resorts with the director.
It's strange that whenever it's our family's birthday, you always seem to be busy with work or business trips. Yet when it's your own mom's birthday, you seem to have all the time in the world to prepare.
Amanda, I don't know what to say to that, but it's completely far from the truth. It's just the way things have turned out. I seem to be more busy with work at certain periods of time. I'm not doing it on purpose.
Who said you were? I just said it seems a coincidence.
I did my best and put all my effort into preparing for your birthday too. I made special requests when ordering the food and really worked hard, even though I was exhausted. I have to go to the airport again this Sunday.
Okay, I don't need to hear all of that. All I needed to hear was whether you were willing to prepare for it or not.
I'm sorry, Amanda, but I can't do it. Sorry. I'm happy to help out with preparing for yours or Joseph's birthday, as you're Ryan's parents, but I think making me also prepare for Lisa's birthday is a bit far. Shouldn't James be planning on doing that? Even if I wanted to help out, I can't because I'm working.
In the past, we were expected to help out with everything, even the men's birthdays, regardless of whether it was your in-laws or not. When I was younger, I even prepared food for my husband's cousin's birthday party. I didn't have to do that, but it's manners. I thought it's the least you can do, since I did help you out when it came to buying your home.
Yes, I was aware.
I'm not bragging about it, I just wasn't sure if you were aware. I felt generous and wanted to help you out, as it should traditionally be the man who buys the house, but since neither of you had enough to fund the house, I decided to chip in. I went to all that effort to help you both out, but when it comes to doing me a favor, you won't return it? Is it that hard to put something together for a birthday?
Of course you only brought that up to brag about it and blackmail us.
Mom, why does Jenny have to prepare for Lisa's birthday? Shouldn't James be doing that himself? I'm sure we can all help her out.
Where have you suddenly got this courage from to talk to me like that? Were you eavesdropping?
I wasn't eavesdropping, you were talking too loud. I was watching TV with Dad, and I could hear you all the way from the lounge. Mom, stop with the overboard requests. James can sort out Lisa's birthday, and we can all help out as a family.
Is it such a bad thing to ask to have dinner together as a family on my daughter's birthday? You happily had a meal with your mom-in-law and helped prepare for her birthday. Is it not the same thing?
How is that the same thing? And why do we have to always celebrate in the house? Why can't we just go out and eat in a restaurant for once? I'll pay, let's just plan to go out and eat.
Okay, let's do that then. It's not like I was forcing you to eat in the house. I've only asked you to prepare something twice. You're acting like I ask often.
Mom, enough now. Stop being so loud. I'm trying to watch the news.
You didn't have this attitude when I prepared for your birthday last time, Ryan, did you? You let me put in all the effort and hard work preparing. Yet when it comes to yourselves, it's easier to just go out and eat.
Mom, you don't have to prepare anything for my birthdays anymore. Don't worry. I'm happy to just have a small meal with my wife in our house.
How ungrateful. You're telling me not to bother doing what we have always done anymore?
No one really does it anymore, Mom. All my friends just go out for food with their families on their birthdays.
Do you think that looks good? It looks lazy, just going and buying food. How much better is it eating homemade food in your family house surrounded by everyone you love?
Yes, of course it's nice. But you have to think about how much effort the person who agrees to organize it has to go to. It's easier and less stress just to eat out. So from now on, let's just have birthday dinners out. It's not like Jenny is just lazing around the house all day.
What are you trying to say? I was just in the house doing nothing my whole life, so that's the reason I had time to do such things?
Mom, stop jumping to conclusions. If Lisa's mother-in-law was demanding her to prepare for all her in-laws' birthdays, what would you think? Of course you wouldn't view it positively.
Don't bring your sister into this. She does enough for her in-laws anyway. Plus, it's not the same. I even gave you all that money, even though it was my retirement fund and how hard I worked to save it up. That's how much I cherish you as a son, and you both as part of my family.
Oh, this is too much. I knew we shouldn't have accepted that money. I knew she would use it to blackmail us in the end.
When we found out it was from your retirement fund, Mom, we both decided to start saving up money in order to pay you back, and have been doing so since after getting married. And it was actually Jenny's idea to do so. So she needs to work as much as she can so that we can afford to pay you back quicker.
Well, you didn't tell me that, so how was I supposed to know?
What's all this commotion over there? If I can't sit and watch TV in peace, I may as well just go home. You're all being too loud. Grown adults all arguing over a birthday party.
But dear, you know the reason why I'm so frustrated with the situation. You see my point of view, right? I just thought it would be nice for Lisa to be surrounded by her family eating a delicious home-cooked meal together.
Ah, give it a rest, Amanda.
Honey,
What?
I have about a quarter of the money saved that we owe your mom.
Why are you bringing that up at this time of the night?
It's just playing on my mind. How much are you able to give?
I can match you at around a quarter of the total, too.
Then let's put our money together and pay your mom back.
Why have you changed your mind so suddenly? Didn't you say to just give it back in full when we have enough money?
Yes, but I was thinking, let's just pay her back every 2 years until we finish paying it back. I think it's better this way rather than just saving up the full amount and paying it back.
You think so?
Yeah, it makes more sense too. I'll feel way better if I know we have started giving her money back. We'll pay your mom back first and then we can sort out my parents next. They're more chilled about lending us money, so they won't be on our case to pay back anytime soon. I just can't wait to be living free without being indebted to people.
I get what you mean, but we aren't indebted to anyone.
I know we aren't directly, but the more I think about it, the more I feel like I'm in debt.
What my mom was saying earlier was a bit insensitive, wasn't it? That's the reason you suddenly want to start paying back the money.
Yeah, just a bit. Anyway, let's agree to do it. We can do it if we try. Let's stop having to rely on our parents in the future.
Okay, let's do it. I was thinking the exact same thing. I have no idea what she was talking about. Not that I'm aware of anyway. Where are you sneaking off to? I said, where are you going?
Why are you so curious? Stop asking so many questions.
What? I'm allowed to know where you're going.
You're too good at noticing things. I'm going over to Lisa and James's house.
Why? Why do you need to go over there and bother them?
It's James's mom's 70th, so they're holding a surprise party in her house. Don't you remember? James and his brothers are all preparing the food ready for it.
Yeah, but why are you going? I don't remember you getting an invite. Or are you inviting yourself over once again?
Don't act clueless. I should go over and help out with the food preparing, of course, and James's family would be so grateful for me helping out. I want to make a good impression for Lisa. There's no harm in that, is there?
I see.
It's your fault we have to go to all this trouble to fix relations with them, and it's gotten to the point where we're trying to avoid them. Lisa feels so bad she's been going over and above for him, making 3 meals for him daily just so she can make it up to him.
She should be doing that for her husband anyway, shouldn't she? Not just because she's sorry. Don't blame this on me.
Ugh, whatever I say to you just goes one ear and out the other. It's pointless me even trying to explain.
Amanda, I've got something for you.
What's all this?
It's part of the money we owe you. Here, take it. We managed to start saving up little by little. It's just a little over $10,000. Could you give us some kind of receipt or proof that we've given it to you?
Wait, what? I didn't think you were like this. I can't believe it. How thoughtless.
Thoughtless?
I know the only reason you've decided to start paying me back is because of the situation a couple months ago. Did that really annoy you that much? That was money I gave to my son to help out with his house funds. Of course I would give him something as a parent to help out with that. I didn't expect it back.
No, Ryan's annual income is more than enough to afford things. Plus, I also work 2 jobs, so I earn more than enough. Although not the same as Ryan, I can still chip in to pay for things.
But...
Please, could you just let me finish and listen to what I've got to say first?
If you're both earning so much, then start saving for your future children. Don't give me anything. I saved that money to give to my children.
But we think differently, Amanda. We don't understand why we should have to get help from our parents. We can afford to do things by ourselves, and we don't need our parents to provide us with money. We hope our children will be of the same mindset. I don't think it's right to always expect to get money from your parents. We don't want to lead that example. And since we're both earning good money and will continue to do so, we thought it was only right to return the money. You can put it back into your pension or use it for when you need it.
Okay, I get it. But that day...
Yes, if I'm honest, you bringing up the money on that day did make me feel bad. I felt indebted to you and didn't like how you could use money to blackmail us. But as you did lend us so much money, I felt even worse refusing to help you out, even though I shouldn't have to feel bad.
Well, I didn't give Ryan the money for that reason. It wasn't used as a bribe.
If you can't accept it as us paying you back, then just see the money as Ryan paying you back for all the money you spent on bringing him up. It's his way of saying thank you. Just take it, please. We worked hard saving it up. I don't want to be the reason for you not living with enough pension. Mom!
Yes, Lisa, what's up?
I invited all James' coworkers over tomorrow for food.
What? Why did you invite them over?
Well, we haven't invited them over to see the new house since we moved, so I thought it was only right to do so since they were on to him about his promise he made. Better late than never, right?
Don't be silly. It's already been half a year since you moved into your new house. Why would you leave it until now to invite them over? It seems silly to do so now.
I can't exactly refuse to since they gave us so many new home gifts and money when we did move in. That would be rude of me to just have accepted all the gifts but not have invited them over.
Is that the reason you've rung me?
Well, you've probably guessed.
Please, don't tell me you expect me to come over and play chef and be your servant for the evening.
Well, I just thought if you could come over and help prepare things, then James would perhaps be more open to reconciling things with Dad.
I'm tired of being the middleman between your father and your husband's disagreement. Why should I have to go to all this effort all because of their stubbornness?
Well, you do like cooking for people, Mom, so I didn't think it would be too much hassle. Plus, you're good at it. Please, it will mean the world to me.
How's your flu?
No better. This flu going around is the worst I've ever had. I've been stuck unable to do anything for 4 days.
Why haven't you called anyone for help?
I didn't want to give it to anyone. That's the last thing I wanted to do, so I've been trying to avoid coming into contact with anyone, so I haven't called.
Since giving me the $10,000, she's acting like she doesn't know me, outwardly avoiding me using any excuse. So, have you both been eating, or have you not had enough energy to prepare meals for Ryan?
Yes, I've been managing to make him at least a piece of toast each morning before work.
My son has been going to work on only toast, eating bread every morning on an empty stomach. And what about you? Surely you haven't been eating toast? That's no good for your recovery.
I've eaten the leftover porridge my mom made for me, since there's nowhere around here that seems to deliver breakfast.
So that's all you've been living off for the past 4 days?
Yes, but Ryan said he'll pick up some more on the way back from work, so I can hold out on eating until then.
It's only 11 a.m. now. You'll be waiting all day? Okay, I'll let you get on with it. There's no point in me stressing. Talk to you again. Bye.
Amanda, it's your birthday next week, isn't it?
Yes, you're right. I'm getting old.
I'll prepare something in our house for you like I did last time. Make sure you come over and bring Joseph.
No, it's fine. Don't do that for me. I've had enough stick off everybody last year. We've decided to not host birthdays in anyone's houses anymore. It's too much hassle. So from this year, we will be doing things differently.
Then what do you want to do?
Go out to a nice restaurant and eat. There's loads of delicious places I've been wanting to try. And since it's my birthday, I'll take advantage as I won't be paying. It makes way more sense doing that than everyone going to the effort of having to prepare something in the house. I won't be holding a birthday dinner in the house ever again.
You're right. I'll ring around and book somewhere. The dinner is on me.
Sounds good. I'm excited already. But actually, you don't even have to come or go to the effort of sorting anything. Me and Joseph can go out somewhere, just the two of us. Don't worry about it. We'll sort it.
It's okay. Honestly, I want to help out and also come. Since I ruined your birthday last year, it's the least I can do. We need to come anyway because we have the rest of your money ready to pay you back. So I'll see you next week on your birthday.
No, I said it's fine. She's still so stubborn. Why can't she just accept the fact I don't want the money and wanted to contribute toward the house?
My mother-in-law never acted toward me with bad intention. She just got upset when she found out how much effort I had gone to for my mom's birthday dinner.
I guess she compared it with how much little preparation I had put into hers and noticed a difference in treatment. And although I explained the situation, it did interfere with our relationship quite a lot. It made me realize that no matter how lucky you get with your mother-in-law, no matter how kind or good she is, she's still your mother-in-law, and at the end of the day, there will be disagreements. I came to realize that the day she decided to use the money she had gifted to us to blackmail me into agreeing to her requests, no matter how entitled they were. So that's why I decided to start paying her back. Since paying her back the $10,000, she's been extra helpful around our house, doing our laundry, cleaning, and preparing meals for us again. My sister-in-law's husband, James, is getting some help with running his business, and all seems to be going well in our household at the moment. It's made me realize how much carefree life is when you have no debts and indebted to nobody. Relationships improve, and the positive effect works on both parties. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, click the notification bell, and subscribe to see more content.
Hey, Kimmy, listen up. My little sister Jane is gonna live together with us starting tomorrow. Clean up her room and prepare her bed. I'm counting on you.
Hold on. What? She's coming over today. This is such short notice.
Yep, on top of that, I hear that she's pretty broke right now. Give her some cash too. Think of it like giving her an allowance. Let's see, give her like $1,000 out of your wallet? You can do that, right?
No way. That much?
Yeah, if anything, it's too little for a young lady such as herself. I'm her older brother and you're my wife. As such, we have a duty to take care of her.
Just wait a second there, Ron. This is all so sudden. I don't understand. Why is she gonna live with us? What even happened?
What do you mean? It's the same reason as before. That Jane, she said her and her boyfriend broke up again.
She what?
They were living together at the time, but since they broke up, he got mad and kicked her out of the house. That left her with nowhere to go. So she sent me a message on WhatsApp saying that she wants to live with us again. Some people can be so cruel. As her brother, there's no way I could ignore her. Family has to help each other out, you know? I'm pretty sure you understand.
Again? You have to be joking. How many times has it been?
What's with the attitude? I guess this makes it a third time. Don't get your panties in a twist. It's not that often that she does this.
It's the 5th. Please don't act like it's no big deal. Not to mention, I really wasn't a fan of what she did last time. She took a bunch of furniture and appliances from her house, claiming that she was going to use it for her new home. She didn't even ask. And when she was living here, she acted like she was the boss and ordered me around. I don't want to ever live with someone that selfish ever again.
Oh, that again? I told you before. I gave her permission to take anything she needed from our house, and so she did. It's weird that you seem to hold it against her.
Okay. I didn't agree to it at all. You should have at least consulted me. I spent my own money buying some of the stuff she took. In fact, I think most of them were mine. Waking up and finding they were suddenly gone one day was a huge shock. Do you even understand how that felt? At least you were expecting it, but I was left completely in the dark. I had to buy a bunch of replacements.
Oh, shut up. Who cares if you didn't give her permission? This is my house, so it works under my rules. As such, the furniture and everything in it are mine to do whatever I please with. If I say it's fine for her to take some, then it's fine.
What the hell?
And because I've given her permission to live here, that's how it's gonna go whether you like it or not. If my precious little sister needs a place to stay, then by God, I am giving it to her. If you understand, shut up and get ready. A wife shouldn't be talking back to her husband. Know your place, woman.
Hey Jane, I think it's about time you start paying for your half of the living expenses. Huh? What's that? Can you eat it? I'm sorry for contacting you while you're out and about, but we talked about this when you first moved back in, didn't we? That this time around, you'd definitely be paying rent. Not that you've done that at all up until now. And after I'd asked a few times, you promised you'd finally start paying it this month. Well, what? Did I say something like that? I don't think so. Maybe you were just hearing things. You did. Cut the attitude. I checked our bank account and saw that you still haven't paid it. Sorry to bother you, but could you drop off the rent payments since you're out? It's more convenient that way. It's $400 per month, remember? Just pay for this month's for now and I'll be happy. See what? That's impossible for me right now. You should have said so earlier. $400 is way too much. Maybe $5? Nah, I think $0 is more like it. Impossible? Do you know how long I've been waiting? $400 is way below the price of rent anywhere else. It's a steal. It's just 1 month's rent. Come on, you should be able to. I can't, so I won't. Ron said I could pay it whenever I feel like it too, and I only listen to him, not you. You're not the boss of me. I can't pay it this month, so I'm not going to. And there's nothing you can do about it. Don't make such childish excuses. You're an adult. Please act like it. Please. I've been paying for your food and other expenses entirely out of my own pocket. If you don't start paying your fair share, it'll put me in a tight spot. Money's getting pretty tight. I can't keep doing this. Yeah, that's right. So what? Huh? You know, you're the only one I'm inconveniencing by not paying rent, right? That means I don't need to pay it at all. I don't care about burdening my ugly sister-in-law. You're not related to me, so that's your problem, not mine. Why would you say something like that to me? What's the meaning of this? I heard it all from my brother. You're the one paying for all the living expenses in this house, not just mine. Yes, that's right. I'm in charge of the household chores too. I'm the one who basically buys all the food anyway, so I just pair that up with the living expenses too and pay it. Right. So that means even if I don't pay rent, you're the one who I'm going to inconvenience. It's fine, as long as I'm not inconveniencing my brother. Who cares about you? Go and beg on the streets if you need cash that badly. No, it's not fine. Pay it like you promised already. Well, you can't ask for something that I don't have. I just spent the last of the money I borrowed at the casino. I'm not in a place to be spending $400 on rent when I don't need to. Oh my God, you can't be serious. You were at the casino again? You're banned from gambling. I didn't give you that money so you could waste it on stupid things like that. I told you to start looking for a job. And you do need to pay rent. Stop acting like it's optional. I can't help it. I want to look for one, but I'm so heartbroken from my breakup that I can't find it in me. I have to let my poor innocent heart heal here by taking it easy and enjoying life. Gambling is my coping mechanism. Excuse me. That's not a coping mechanism. That's just an addiction. Get help for it. Nope, it is. Don't judge me for how I cope, you ugly hag. Anyway, bye. I'm gonna go home whenever I feel like it, so I'll leave all the dinner prep and cooking to you. Good luck. Don't give me that. Why are you like this? You won't work and you won't pay your fair share. You won't even help out around the house. Get a hold of yourself already and shape up. You're not a child anymore. You can't expect to be coddled for the rest of your life. What's with that? You could stand to cut me some slack as my sister-in-law. Don't you know what it's like to be sick with heartache? I'll eventually work, so let me be for now. Oh, so even though you won't sympathize with me because you say we're not related, you expect me to sympathize with you. It's been months. I've been giving you plenty of time to heal. Ron does nothing but spoil you, and I'm really at my limit here. If you're gonna do whatever you want without listening to me, then fine. I'll be leaving. Wow, what are you saying? Ugh, you're all bargain, bite. Whatever you say as my scary sister-in-law, I'm not scared at all. You can't do anything.
Hey, Kimmy, what do you think you're doing? You tattled on Jane to our parents.
I just went to report about what's been going on and to seek their advice. They deserve to know what their daughter's been up to, right? Especially after she's had such an awful heartache and was kicked out for the umpteenth time. I told them that she wound up at our house again, and if they could possibly look after her instead this time.
What the hell? What is wrong with you? Do you realize what you've done? You've made Jane cry her eyes out. They were furious and really let her have it. She is so heartbroken after she split up with her boyfriend, yet our parents said that no one should comfort her.
What? It wasn't like they beat her. A scolding is more or less what a situation like this warrants. And you're awfully sympathetic. I'm the one who wants to cry and be comforted here. I don't want to live with a sister-in-law who loves gambling too much to pay her fair share. She even told me she doesn't care about the trouble she's causing me because she's not related to me. She's so childish and I've had it. Ron, I'm begging you to tell her to leave. I can't do this anymore.
Why, do you know what you're saying to me? You're telling me to kick my own sister out of the house.
You got it. I'll be frank. I want her out immediately.
I can't believe that you're saying that to me. You have some nerve. My little sister has nowhere to go. She was dumped by the boyfriend she loved so much and then was thrown out of the house. And you expect me to put her through that again?
Don't worry. She does have a place to go to. The house where her hardworking and serious parents live. They raised you both. It makes sense they'd let you come back.
What are you saying? There's no way that she can do that. Grown adults who've left their parents' house can't go back and live with them. It's a sign of failure. So she can't either. It'd be too embarrassing.
You have a plausible reason, albeit flawed, but that's not really it, is it? You just don't like living with parents who are so serious that they won't let your bad behavior slide. You both moved out as soon as you were old enough and avoided contacting them since. That's why you won't rely on them. And why you'll keep letting her live here even when she's being nothing but a leech.
Excuse me? What did you just call her?
But you see, Ron, our house isn't an emergency shelter that can welcome everyone free of charge. I'm funding everything out of my pocket. She can't keep using it as she pleases. Sure, you don't get along with your parents, but that has nothing to do with me. It's not like they're abusive. They just have firm morals and standards, unlike you two. I'm gonna get her to go to her parents' house instead.
Don't you dare! You're my wife. You have no right to be deciding that. As the husband, I won't forgive you for trying to get rid of my little sister.
Now, if you're truly my husband, you should be able to comfort your dear wife at least a little bit. If Jane paid rent and helped out around the house sometimes, I'd understand. I wouldn't push her too hard. At least she'd be trying, you know? But all she does is laze around the house and do nothing all day. I don't want to enable the poor habits of a hermit.
Oh, you think you can just say whatever you want, do you? You have really gone and done it now.
It's the truth. She doesn't work and she only goes out to gamble. She's basically a hermit. No, she's worse than a hermit. She's a parasite.
What? You can't fault her for that. She's battling some nasty scars on her heart. She has to cope somehow. But you don't even care. All you do is talk about rent or getting a job. It's all about money with you. Don't you have a heart?
Huh? Are you in any place to be saying that to me? In a perfect world, no one would have to worry about money. But we don't. And it's easy for you to not worry about money when you barely pay for anything. You look down on me. And whenever you open your mouth, it's just to insult me. I'm your wife. Is that any way to treat me? You're supposed to be my husband, but you always take your sister's side. Family is important, but shouldn't that include me? I think you're the one who doesn't have a heart.
God, you're so annoying. Oh, just shut up. I've had enough. I don't need a wife who'd be so cruel as to try and throw my sister out on the streets. Get out of the house right now.
What the hell are you talking about? Why are you the one throwing me out? What gives you the right?
It's obvious. You had the nerve to talk back to the man of the house, and worse yet, you argued with him. And to add insult to injury, you're trying to throw out his little sister. As a punishment, you'll be the one who's getting thrown out of the house instead.
Say what?
Once you're homeless, you better look back on your actions and regret them all. I don't need a cold-blooded and cruel wife who'd kick her sister-in-law out. You don't care about the family, so I won't care about you. So leave. Get out of my house right now.
Roger that, boss. Though this house is going to be demolished tomorrow anyway.
What?
I wanted to leave on a good note, you know? Maybe you'd realize the error of your ways. Apologize to me. Anything, really. Oh, how naive I was. You were so great at irritating me right until the very end. My expectations were low and I'm still disappointed.
Huh?
Don't worry. I had every intention of leaving even if you hadn't told me to. I won't let you do what you want with my house anymore. That's why I'm going to have it demolished, so no one can abuse it ever again.
Hey, just wait a second. What are you saying? Why is it being demolished? When did you decide that?
Did you know, Ron? I don't care if you want to be the big bad man of the house. If that's what you want, then do as you like. But if you want to be respected for that, you need the money and reliability to make it happen. You have none of that, so quit acting so high and mighty. You're living in your wife's house. Why are you telling me to get out? You have absolutely no business to be doing that.
Huh? Hey, Kimmy? What has gotten into you all of a sudden? You're kind of scary right now.
I'm the one who wants to ask you that. You know good and well as my husband that this house is under my name, don't you? Yet, you sure had some nerve to be kicking me out of my own house. Who do you think you are? Are you okay? Were you dropped on your head as a kid too many times?
What?
When we bought this house, you wanted too much for what our budget allowed, and in the end, you couldn't get approval for a loan. But luckily, I just happen to have a high annual salary. It's thanks to me that we managed to have this house built at all. Did you remember any of this? Was it too much for that piece of junk you call a brain?
Well,
That's why this house is under my name, and my name only. Because I originally paid for it all. Considering we're a couple and couples should work together, I thought that'd be no problem because surely we'd both work to pay off the loan. But you took advantage of me and abandoned your responsibility. And you stopped paying for your share of the living expenses. And then you started ordering me around, acting like you're suddenly the boss of the house. I suppose I must run in the family. Ron, you've changed. You're not the man I used to love.
really? You think?
I thought that maybe one day that kind person I thought I married would come back. I didn't mind supporting you for a little while as my husband. But I feel more like a servant than your partner. I'm at my limit. I don't need a husband with a weird sisterly complex. It's gross. I can handle myself without you.
Don't get the wrong idea. I just care for my sister a lot. Is that so wrong?
That's right. Makes sense since you're a couple of lowlifes. That's why you have to take care of her.
What?
Well, I'll put it like this. Your wife is surrounded by people who trust and rely on her, and your own wonderful parents approve of her. She earns more than you and got the loan approval that you couldn't. That's right. Living with me must be suffocating. You feel pathetic as a man. That's why you feel the need to compensate by taking care of your penniless sister. It makes you feel like you're doing something with your life. You're all she can rely on, and she's cute. There's no way you could come to hate someone like that. She gives you a sense of purpose. Well, at any rate, I'm having this house demolished and I'm gonna divorce you faster than you can blink. I told the construction company to just destroy whatever they find inside. If you have any valuables in there, I suggest moving them somewhere else.
Wait, what do you mean you're divorcing me?
I mean, yeah, you didn't actually think that I'd be staying with you after all of this, did you? Anyway, I have all of my belongings packed and ready to go, so I'll be leaving first. Thanks for what you made me put up with until now. Cut the crap, you useless woman! Why is this house being demolished? I guess you heard it from Ron, huh? You know, that's why I told your parents about you. I wanted to make sure you'd have a place to go. I'm quite considerate, aren't I? They said if you're going back home, they'd at least provide you a place to sleep. You have such wonderful parents. Why you? Who the hell would go back to live in a place like that? I can't stand them breathing down my neck. Pity. Then I guess you'll have to find somewhere else to live. This house is getting demolished tomorrow, whether you like it or not. How dare you? Whose fault do you think it is that I won't have a place to go? You're gonna make me homeless. This is your fault, so you better take responsibility for everything. Rent out another place for me. Say what? I'm telling you to rent an apartment for me to live at. And of course you're gonna pay for all of it. That's what it means to take responsibility. Oh, if that's what you want, then I already have a nice place set up for you. There's a nightclub who offers dorms to employees. They prepared a room just for you. What? It's so great that you could find a place where you can both live and work. You're killing two birds with one stone. I'm sure you'll get lots of money from it. Good for you. Wait, hold on. Are you saying they're already assuming I'm gonna work there? Why is that? Yeah, so here's the thing. This morning we had a debt collector come by asking about you. And I was wanting to get you a job. Huh? I thought it was possible based on your nasty gambling habits, but you really are deep in debt, huh? And to make matters worse, you weren't paying any of it at all. The debt collector guy seemed really troubled. You were hard to get a hold of. You got to be kidding. They've already found out I'm here? At first, he requested that I pay your debt on your behalf, although he apologized for asking that of me. I'm considered your family on paper, after all. But I explained the whole situation with the divorce and the house's imminent demolition. When he heard about that, he decided he needed to find you a place to live. You can't pay off your debt if you're homeless, now can you? And before I knew it, everything was arranged for you and ready to go. It's wonderful, isn't it? They were all such nice people. No, they're not. They're all involved in shady business. I don't want any part of it. You better cut the crap already. You have some nerve to be selling your sister-in-law off to some nightclub. If I was getting some monetary benefit from it, I guess you could put it that way. But I don't benefit at all. If anything, I saved you from being homeless. You don't want to go back to your parents' house, so I gave you another option. Ma, you say such cruel things to me considering that. I'm not grateful. I don't want to work at a sleazy place like that. The reason you have to work there in the first place is because of your debt, isn't it? If you don't want that, then find some other way to pay it back. If you don't want to pay it all, then blame your past self for her poor spending habits. Anyway, I'm quite busy, so goodbye.
Hey, Kimmy, you're kidding about the whole divorce thing, aren't you? These papers are part of the joke too, right? You got me.
Oh, you got them. Wonderful. You said you were staying with your parents, so I sent them there. What a relief that they arrived safely. I wasn't sure if they would. Now that they're in your hands, you can sign them and send them back right away. What are you waiting for? Chop chop.
Just hold it there, Kimmy. I don't want a divorce. I'll apologize for everything. Just please, don't divorce me.
What?
I'm sorry for getting full of myself and treating you the way I did. That was entirely my fault. My salary is less than yours, and I'm unreliable. That's all on me. Yet, I took out my anger on you and lashed out. I'm truly and honestly sorry about that. I'll apologize as many times as you want. Just please, call up the divorce.
I will not. No matter what I said or did, you didn't change your mind. You wouldn't listen to me, so I won't either. If I decide to divorce you, then by God am I gonna do it.
Oh, don't be so cold to me. I'll never insult you ever again. I'll treat you with the utmost care. I promise, Kimmy, so I beg you. Don't abandon me.
It's way too late. Everything you've done and said to me every day is forever etched into my memory. You bet your ass that I'm gonna be claiming alimony for all this.
What? You're gonna make me pay that?
That's right. And you'll do it. Your parents gave their blessing too. They told me to go ahead and make you pay as much as I want for my troubles. You've really disappointed them.
No way.
Anyway, I'll leave it to you to get those divorce papers in. If you don't send them by this week, you'll be talking to a lawyer and your parents real soon. In the end, Ron did not send those papers out that week. And as I promised, I got a lawyer and went right up to his parents' house. He apparently didn't think I'd actually do that. He didn't fight back hard once he saw I was serious, and he handed in those papers. And since I'd come all this way and his parents were right there, we killed two birds with one stone and discussed what had happened with the alimony. He had no one left on his side, so I guess he might have just given up. As we'd hoped, he signed those papers and agreed to pay the alimony. And then there's his sister. Well, it seems she's still working at that nightclub and living at the dorm. Other than when she's sleeping, she's always in that sleazy place. It's been months. To think she'd still be working. I actually have no idea exactly how much debt she has, but rumor has it that she'll be working there for a long time. Thanks for watching. If you felt everyone got their just desserts, please be sure to give us a like.